Host Leah Henry joining us this morning. Hey, Leah, what's up? You're wearing pink, too.
Yes, we got them. On Fridays, we wear pink.
There you go.
Oh, you do? Why on Fridays? Just because?
I was trying, on Mean Girls, I think it's like Wednesday, but today is Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got to be in on it. I think Wisdom, it got lost in translation, and he got on Fridays, you wear gold? Is it? Is that what you wear?
What I'm always.
He was trying to match with his twin, Reggae, but anyway.
That's about the only thing that's matching.
Okay.
We'll move on to this story. A happy ending to the Gorilla Glue Girl saga. Days after getting her hair freed, 40-year-old TESSICA Brown is celebrating another achievement. GoFundMe has released the donated funds to TESSICA. Brown says she plans to donate $20,000 to the doctor who helped her, Dr. Michael Obeng's reconstructive surgery nonprofit. Now, Leah, you talked to TESSICA this week about the impact of her viral fame on her and her family. Let's take a look at that first.
My second little girl came home. She fell in my arms. And I'm like, what's wrong is what? Marty was making fun of you. And I'm like, what you mean? She said the Gorilla Glue song or whatever that they got, they was singing that to her, and the boys came in our face and was singing the song. And I'm sitting there, this is my heart. But I'm trying my best, and I'm like, you know what, Asia? Don't worry about it. Next time you sing it, you sing it with him. You sing it with him, and that'll shut him up right quick. But then when she left, now I go in the bathroom and I'm crying because I put this out there. I'm the reason my baby went through this in school. Yeah, and that was a serious problem for me.
Leah, what was your takeaway from the interview? That was a pretty powerful soundbite there.
I mean, honestly, I genuinely believe that this woman accidentally put Gorilla Glue in her hair. There was no stunt, there was no clout, there was no fame that she wanted. She really went to the internet and it happened to go viral. And it flipped her whole world upside down, including her families. And I think if we can take any lesson from framing Britney Spears, right, the way that the media covers things and then the way that the world can now sound off about it really does affect not just the person, but the people around them. And so talking to her and hearing about her kids, she's a mother of 5. So hearing about, the way that this impacted her kids, made me feel a different level of empathy for her because it's not just about her. She has a whole family.
Yeah.
You're right. I agree with you. It made me sad when I first saw this because she does this and then she just puts it on the internet. You know how people do. They put things out in the world and they say, oh, help me out. And then all of a sudden she's the butt of jokes. To no fault of her own. And I agree with you, Leah. I don't think this was a stunt. I don't think this was something where I'm going to do this and go viral. I think she legitimately had an issue. She did this and then was stuck, and then it just took off from there and it went negative.
And it's a bit of a catch-22 because she went on the internet, right?
Yeah.
That help was offered to her for free. It was a topic of conversation and that plastic surgeon came forward. So that's a tough one, especially because ultimately children were impacted by all of that. And that's tough to hear your kid come back home and say that. I'm glad though that she's okay and she came out of this okay. All right, so let's move on.
She was laughing too at the end of the interview. So she's in a much better space. I'm glad I talked to her on the other side because she was feeling a lot better.
Yeah. All right. Well, the most recent Bachelorette, TAYSHIA Adams, says it's a good thing host Chris Harrison has decided to step down from the show. During yesterday's episode of Clickbait with Bachelor Nation, Adams said Harrison's apology meant a lot to her. Harrison faced controversy after comments he made saying contestant Rachel Kirkconnell deserved compassion for past racist actions. Adams said Harrison's apology, quote, hit my heart a little bit more to know he actually meant what he was saying. She said by stepping back, Harrison showed he was taking ownership and not just issuing an apology and then coming back to work like nothing happened. What do you think, Leah?
Child, I'm so over this. I'm gonna tell you right now, I am so done with the first Black Bachelor. I'm so tired. First of all, I really think he picked the girl. I think that's the only reason he went out on a limb and was like, let's give her grace. I think she won. I mean, I can't confirm that, obviously. But clearly, if you're gonna put your name on the line to defend somebody who was clearly caught up in some racist nonsense in their past, clearly she's probably a contender to be the winner. And secondarily, I'm glad he removed himself. When I read the article of what TAYSHIA said, I was was kind of like, okay, I get what you're saying. People do deserve grace. I think everyone deserves grace. We all mess up. But I'm over this. Like, it's exhausting. The race card on The Bachelor, Bachelorette, I'm over it. Y'all pick black people. Let's move on. I'm over it.
Okay.
I'm with you, Leah. Yeah, I agree 100% with what you said.
All right, and that's on
It's
that.
too much.
All right. 10:33 is the time. No official announcement has been made, but we now know that Kim and Kanye are heading towards divorce. So how's Kanye handling things? Producer Chris, you're now to break it all down for us. Chris?
Hey, good morning, Wisdom. So we know that the clock is apparently ticking on this relationship, and apparently it's taken a toll on the superstar rapper. We've been talking about this for months now. A source tells People that Kanye is struggling as the reality of this impending divorce sets in. He knows that the marriage is over and that there's nothing that can be done right now. He also knows what he is losing in Kim, apparently. Kim has stood by Kanye's side through a lot, including his very public struggle with bipolar disorder. No divorce papers have officially been filed yet. That's one key thing here, but multiple sources do confirm that the split is imminent any day now. You know, like we said last time we talked about this, it could just be a case of waiting for those reality show cameras to keep up, but this is going to be a wait and see type of a situation, I think, Wisdom.
Yeah. This one, I mean, Leah, I'll let you take the first crack at this, but I think this is it's a done deal. It's just a matter of time, and there's no coming back from this. I'm not a Kanye fan, but I feel bad for him. Anytime anybody has to go through anything like this is sad.
Yeah, absolutely. And to be honest with you, I'm more nervous to watch what's about to take place once this goes down, because I think Kanye is going to be off the chain. Let's be clear. He's been a part of the Kardashian machine where everything is filtered and ran through publicists, and he's not going to have that. And I'm just not sure his homeboys and people around him are really going to help keep him in the bubble that he probably needs. So I feel like it's going to get chaotic, very chaotic.
I worry about him just like you would any person that goes through a divorce, but especially this public, because you mentioned the Kardashian machine. It kind of chews you up and spits you out. And I don't know that he'd be able to handle that, whereas Kim Kardashian, I think she'll be fine, as will the rest of the Kardashians. So, yeah, hopefully he comes out of this stronger, but at the very least is okay. All right.
Yeah, I just hope his friends get around him and help him, because we know Kanye can be very manic, and I just don't, their kids don't deserve that, no matter how famous they are.
Right. Yeah. All right, Chris, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Let's talk about Cameron Diaz, because she's focused on being a mother now. During an interview on SiriusXM's Quarantined with Bruce, the former actress said that she is not looking to go back into acting anytime soon. Diaz says motherhood has shifted her priorities. While she's not completely ruling it out, she says never say never, but where she is as a mother with her child at her first year, to be on a movie set that takes 14 to 16 hours of her day, she says that's typically what a workday can look like. That is just something she is not willing to do, given that she's a mother right now. Leah, what do you think?
I mean, hashtag goals. Don't we all wish that we could sit at home with our one kid and not go to work? I mean, it sounds great. I get her whole take. It does take a lot of your time. The really young age is intimate, and mothers want to connect with their kids. I get it. Unpopular opinion. I don't know if I care to see Cameron Diaz in any more movies. Like, she's great in the ones that she's been in, but am I just waiting to see the next Cameron Diaz film? Nah, girl, take care of your baby. Enjoy your life.
Leah, tell us how you really feel today. Wisdom, what do you think?
Well, she gets to do what she wants. I mean, it's acting. So at some point, if there's a demand for her, she can come back. Somebody wants to put her in a movie, they'll put her in a movie. If not, it's the end.
Yeah, I think good for her that she's in a position where she can make this decision, right? I know there's a lot of mothers who don't have that luxury, and I think she recognizes that it's a luxury. So, yeah, the fact that she's able to do that because she's had some successful movies in the past is great for her. She's doing what's best. So, all right.
She has that wine company, honey. She is living her best life, okay?
Oh, yeah, she's good. All right. Like you, Leah, you're good, too.
I'll try.
All right, Leah girl, good talking to you.
Take care, Leah. Have a great weekend.
Yes.
Holly, I'll send it over to you.
Wisdom,